I have cows at home. You're being deceived day after day after day. The things that they tell you at school, the things that some of your family may tell you, the things that the news tells you, the things that people just believe because they want to believe them. And see, all of that is power of darkness. If anybody's lying to you, who's the father of lies?
The devil.
Okay. So if somebody's lying to you and they're deceiving you, who's the purpose or the person behind it? Okay. So pretend I'm the devil here. I'm not the devil, but I have cows. And when I want to destroy a cow, you know what I do? I walk out in the field with this bucket. Here, cow. And they come a-running. Some of them will run up and they will eat right out of this bucket because they're just driven by their urges. They want that food. Some of them won't come until I go where I want them to come and I pour a little on the ground. And then they'll come to it and they'll eat. But see, some people are a little smarter. Some people have watched people do things they shouldn't and have died. And they're like, you know, I bet I can do that different than you and I can get away with it. For those cows, I do a little of this. Here, cow. And I meet them right where they're at. And I pour. And they get pretty excited. And they come up running. And they stick their big old dumb head right in this bucket. And what I do there is the same thing the enemy does with us for the things that we lust after. I grab a hold of that bucket while they've got their head down in there and they're blinded. And I just slowly, steadily, because I don't have nothing else to do, right? I want to eat you. The devil wants you to be destroyed. He's eternal, and he just keeps pulling you. But you know, sometimes they realize they know where that slaughter pen is at. They've watched cow after cow be destroyed same way. Sex, drugs, alcohol. All the things that people do that they shouldn't do. You put your thing in there, whatever it is. But you know what I do with those cows? Play poker, up the ante. And I'll do that as long as I got to, till I get them right where I want them. I shut the gate, and they're stuck. And it's the same for us. Generation after generation has thought, I can do what this guy didn't do because I'm smarter, because they didn't do it right. And then they end up in prison, they end up dead, they end up whatever. They end up living without their husband or their wife or their children because they've wrecked their marriage. Those of you who are older, this might not be as beneficial for you. It still is. Those of you who are younger, if you'll keep these things in mind now because you're at an age where the enemy wants to really get in and tear you up in a way that you're not ready and equipped to deal with. But if you will listen to this, and if you'll listen to people like Gigi or Bob or Pastor or the guy standing here talking, been down the road that a lot of you, all of us, there's other adults here, have been in places that you have not been that can tell you you're on the road to destruction.